go to our chart and then see what we can do. So looking at AUD USD, we established that the market is still bullish. That is on the weekly time frame, and we closed above this particular opening price here at at 0.6686, okay, and we were expecting price to still push up to this point, but as you can see, price didn't get there, and we are getting a push down to the downside. Okay, how do you capitalize on this movement? I will not recommend any bearish trade for now, okay? Just because the price is going down, you see a red candle, you want to start selling. No, we don't trade that way, all right? Whenever you are about to trade, have a plan, okay? Understand the directional bias and be patient for price to get to your level before you start trading, all right? So, looking at the daily now, from the daily, we've established these opening prices here. Normally, from the analysis on Saturday, when price gets into this zone, these are the zone where I want to start buying from. Okay, that was the illustration I did. If you can see, this is the box in here, and I said when price comes in there, preferably we look for buy. But yesterday, price closed strongly below this opening price. Okay, but it didn't change anything yet. So what I will need to do, I will need to now check to see if the daily is ready to push even lower. All right. So on that note, I will simply take off some of these lines. Okay. So this is the new level we created. Okay. This is the new level we created. Okay, we closed above this and then we came down. So for me, this happens to be the best place now to buy from. But if you want to go for intraday or scalping, we can go to the 4-hour and then you can join the party from here. So you can look for a bullish trade from here. All right. And once price gets to any of these opening prices, when price gets to any of these opening prices, you can take your profit. But if price comes back low in here, you can hold it even longer. All right. So we have two setups. One is right now you can go for a buy, but mind you, the opening price is here. All right. And then second setup is simply here. Okay. So that is our AUD analysis. Now from the chart, I can see Patrick is there. Say good morning, Raba. All right, Patrick, please kindly let me know, is the sound okay? Can you hear me, Patrick? If you can, just let me know in the chat so that I will know I'm not speaking to myself. Yeah. And I'm getting a kind of warning from YouTube saying the bit rate is lower. Maybe I can't fix it while on stream right now. So probably next time I'll take a look at it and then we won't have such a warning again. All right. So Patrick, I'm waiting for you. Now going to NZD. Going to NZD on the daily here. I don't know if price got to this level. Okay, let me take a look at that. Price didn't get there. All right, price didn't get there. So on this note, I'll take out this now. We have a fresh resistance already. So mind you of this level. This is a strong level. Okay. So the best place to buy on the daily will be simply from here. But in the meantime, what do we do? For me, I have a way of knowing if the daily has changed its direction. Okay, I have a way of knowing if the daily has changed its direction. But in the meantime, let me see this here. So I'm going to take off this. But what I'm doing here, I'm trying to see if there is any tradable opportunity for us to capitalize while on this live stream. Because not all the time you just analyze. Sometimes I will call the short here if the setup is right. I will call the short for you to trade. Okay. So for now we are still very bullish. The daily has not changed anything. We are still bullish, but we need to wait for the perfect setup. So in this case now, I want to see price. If I want to sell, I will wait for price to come in here. This is my sell zone. All right, this is my sell zone. This is my sell zone. If you know me by now, I'm a kind of person that I don't execute trade anyhow. I'm a very, very patient trader. All right, because price has printed this sell, strong sell. Some of you will want to jump in. The newbie want to jump in for a sell. Okay, that is not the right approach to trading. As a trader, you should be able to have that patience. Wait, sell zone, the buy zone. All right, sell zone, buy zone. If anything happen in between this opening price, I'll simply wait for confirmation from here. I'll simply, once price tap in here, I'll wait for confirmation. There are ways I confirm if the market is ready to go higher. All right, so I will not just start to jump in for a buy because the overall direction is bullish. I won't have to start buying here. Same thing with here. All right, when price was up here, I told you cannot just start buying. Price at the point will what? Retrace. And this retracement most times happens from the opening price, either on this time frame you're looking at, or the lower time frame, or the higher time frame above that time frame you're looking at. Like if you go to the 4 hour now, and you look at this area, if you go to your left, if you are not too far away, you can see above it we have a fresh opening price, and I bet you this is where price rejected from. Okay, so the opening price are key levels on the chart, especially the reversal opening price. They are key level on the chart, and those are the areas where when price gets into, it might start what? Giving you a reaction in the opposite direction. For example, look at this side here. When price gets up in there, what happened? It rejected. All right, but for me, this sell trade is not a high probability sell trade for me. Even though it went down, I will not claim that I would have taken this. There are things I will need it to line up first before I take the trade. So for the way it looks, price may decide to still go lower. All right, but I won't be taking that sell trade. The only time I will take the sell trade is when price come in here. This is where I can start anticipating a sell directional bias. So for NZD, our best area to buy will be below this line here. All right, anything below from here, I'll start hunting for my confirmation to push higher. Then if it taps in here, I can use what is it called? It's order, stop order. Okay, buy limit order to start joining this. So looking at the chart, I want to be sure. Okay, Mary says sound is good. Patrick says yes, the sound is good. And Patrick said I can hear you loud and clear. Okay, thank you, Patrick. So another thing I would like you to do for me is put in the chart your preferred currency pair that you would like me to look at, and possibly give you my trade idea. Okay, two things happens when you analyze. When you analyze the market, is either you have a buy setup, you have a sell setup, or you simply sit on your hands. All right, not because you are live now, I'll tell you okay, buy or sell. No, I can point you to a direction that okay, when price gets here, this is where you buy, because as at the time of live, there was no clear setup for us to pull the trigger. All right, there wasn't any clear setup for us to pull the trigger. So those are the three things: either you buy now, you sell now, or you wait until later. All right, if you check my previous live stream, there's sometimes most times I call out the trade, because at the time we were doing the live, the trade was forming and I said okay, go ahead and buy. And most of the other times I keep a key levels, and when price gets in there, it responds. So if you are new, simply go back to my live stream that I did in January, February, or thereabout, and watch it, and then see how it plays out. All right. So going back, we look at, let me take a look at US card, because there's a news on US card. I think CPI news on Canadian dollar. Okay. So let me quickly analyze this, for at least for those of you that like trading the news. Let's see what we can get in here. So first of all, we have this level here, and we have this level. This is where price is currently at. Okay, this is where price is currently at, and this is strong support. So in the meantime, we had this rejection, and this rejection led to what? A bearish movement in USD card. So USD card is bearish on the weekly. Will it end here? All right. Will it end here? That I don't know. I have to wait for some form of confirmation. So on the daily, you can look for a sell trade when price gets into this zone here. This is my sell trade area. When price comes in here, I will be looking to sell. Okay, and we have a high impact news that can sponsor that move up, okay, into this area. So once price gets into this area, you can start selling. Now, without us being too fast, let us don't be too fast and observe this movement from here. Remember, we have a weekly level here, and then we have formed a new support on the daily. Okay, so look, going to the 4 hour. Well, this market may soon switch to bullish. All right, but I have my levels that I want price to close above before I can call it a bullish trade. All right, but in the meantime, let's see, 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. I'm still observing this. Maybe join my Telegram so that if there's any update on this, I can let you know. But as it stands, we are good with the sell trade from here. Okay, we are good with the sell trade, and that sell trade, once price approaches these opening prices, those are your targets. All right, because price might respond from any of these opening price and continue going higher based on what might transpire in the next few hours. All right, so when you are trading, key things you need to know is you have a plan. And if you don't have a plan and you're looking for one, you can join my VIP. I have step-by-step plan for you to use, a blueprint that will help you become a consistently profitable trader. Not the one that you'll be profitable this week, next week you are not profitable, the next month you're not profitable, and there. No. We are looking at consistency. All right, and I only want consistent traders to join the DARWINEX, because if you are not consistent, you keep paying the 38 euros every month. You keep paying, and I don't want that. All right, so for you to avoid paying that 38 euro, you have to be profitable. And one way to become profitable is stay with me. Stay with me. Take away all those distractions. Sign up from them. They're all distraction. They will give you 1 million videos on supply and demand, give you 1 million videos on this and that, but you are not going anywhere. You've watched, you have used market structure, you've used fair value gaps, you've used supply and demand, you've used so many strategy, indicators, pure price action. But where are you at? So for you to say bye-bye to failure and join the winning team, focus on my channel, please. Stick with me, and if you want to get it faster, join the VIP. You can be rest assured that in the next 3 months, you'll be blazing fire, all right? You'll be hot, and you know exactly what to do. I'm not saying this just to brag. I have students who can testify to this, all right? And you have to show you are ready to learn, okay? So if you look at the link in this live stream chat, the pins link, that is the link to the VIP, and you can make your payment and join. I have special VIP training room where I discuss things with my VIP. So then when you join, I will encourage you to go for DARWINEX program. I know why I'm saying go for DARWINEX instead of you going for all this prop firm. Because those prop firm are more like a Ponzi scheme. They rob Peter to pay Paul. And if time to pay Paul, they look for excuses not to pay you. But DARWINEX ain't like that. All right? And there's no investor in his right senses that will bring in money and allow the trader to take 90%. No investor in this world. So you wonder, how are they getting their money from? That is a lie. They are not, no investor is sponsoring them. They are just simply giving you a demo account. You trade. If you are profitable, they look for ways to pay you. There's no investor behind that. But with the DARWINEX program, there are investors. Because if I have $1 million now and I want to put it on a trader, I'll be willing to get 80%. Let the trader get 20% because I am the one taking all the risk. Okay? And in finance, I did finance. In finance, the higher the risk, the higher the reward. So the risk is more on the investor, so they need to get the reward more, 80%. And you as a trader, you have less risk. You don't even have any risk at all, apart from you paying the 38 euros every month. And the good thing is that when you are profitable, they deduct your 38 euros from your performance fee. There's what they call performance fee. That's the fee, your share of profit. So that is why I said I need consistent traders. Once you are consistent in trading, you see that DARWINEX will be the best thing you can ever do. Then you have your own personal account that you trade on, grow on. But DARWINEX give you that opportunity to even trade up to $1 million or €1 million to say. All right. So when the time comes, I will still talk more on DARWINEX. So what am I saying in a nutshell? I want you to switch off every form of distraction, okay, and focus on me. Let me hold you by the hand and take you to the promised land. All right, that is my mission right now. And to those that are willing to understand or to learn, you are welcome. I know a lot of people might say they don't care, but the market, you are going to keep losing. You keep losing, and you will have I would have used this money to join Raba's program. Then you lose no more. All right. So weigh the options, take your time. All right, and then make the right decision. So right now, this is the areas. Okay, the setup. Sell from this region, and when it's coming down, take note of this reversal opening price on the daily. All right. So sometimes you don't have to be taking trades every day. No. In a week, you can take just 1 or 2 trades and you make good profit, especially from the way I trade. You take 1 trade, 2 trades, you make good profit. All right. So looking at pounds USD, you can see pounds here, price is respecting our level. All right. we talk about price coming in here, but it didn't touch it 100%. Okay, you see, sometimes things like this happens. So weekly, we are still very bullish on pounds, and I said the target is this level, and we have not touched it yet. All right, that's the target. So until we get there, we favor more of the bullish move. So the setup I created during the weekend was this, but there was another setup which took place yesterday. Sorry about that. Okay, so you can see price rejecting of this. If it stays this way, we can continue pushing higher. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. Okay, so probably this, if price can come, price has given us an entry here, but if you can be patient, just wait and see if you can get another entry from here. I will not recommend any sell trade for now, except you really know how to scalp and take your profit out. Okay, but the market is simply in a bullish trend. So let's take a look at, we have rejection from here, 4 hour rejection. Okay, so that is why this level is trying to be stubborn to sell. Yeah, but nothing much. So these are the what is it called, the range from here to here. All right, so if price comes in here, you can buy. This was a good sell, but I will not recommend you to look for this kind of trade yet. All right, unless you really know what to do. I won't recommend for this kind of trade yet. This is more like a scalping or intraday. The moment price gets to the opening price, you take your profit. All right, so pounds USD still looking bullish, more bullish. Then this is our setup here. All right, that is our setup, and at the close of today, we'll know if market wants to even push lower. So let me check the chart. Do we have anything in the chart? Nothing. Today, a lot of people are shying away from the chart. Or is it because of the bit rate? I'm still learning a lot when it comes to this live streaming. Okay. So let's take a look at NAS 100. On NAS 100 weekly, I established that the market is bullish. But at the same time, I threw a word of caution out that because price is bullish doesn't mean you start buying from here, because right now we are in all-time high territory. And most times what happens is that when the market takes out the previous week high, there's always tendency for it to just retrace. Now, the reason why it retraces is not because there's an obstacle. And as you can see, there's no obstacle right now. It's because of profit taking. Those who are bullish already, they might start taking out their profit the moment price hits this level. And that's why I say when there's profit taking on a bullish trade, that is a sell. And the market might give us a bearish candle. All right. So as a trader, you don't have to rush. You see the market you are seeing today, that market will still be there tomorrow. It will still be there a day after tomorrow. All right. So do not say, oh, the market is moving without me. No. Take that mentality out. Be patient. Be what? Type the word patient in the chat if you understand me. Okay. So be patient and wait for the market to come to you. All you need to do is to set your traps, set your setup, wait, market will come there. Okay. If it doesn't, and maybe it went too aggressively, then you can look for another setup. Okay. So for me, I will simply wait for price to come into this zone before I look for intraday setup again. Okay, intraday setup or scalping. All right, those that are in swing are already in swing, and that they'll keep hold. I will recommend you to keep holding your swing trade. I recommend you keep holding your swing trade. All right. So this is where I want price to head to. The initial setup I created was here, but you can see price just did a little and then push up. Nobody knows exactly what might play out, but most times why I want price to get in here, so that when you are in, you'll be confident enough to hold your trade. So as price has moved now, we simply wait for it to come back in here, and then from here we can look for intraday setups or scalping. All right, because we are in all-time high territory. Any moment from now, price may dish down. All right, and that sell down is simply profit taking from those who are in the bullish trade already. So US 30, as you can see, US 30, you can see what I'm saying. This is a bearish trade coming in. All right, so for me, where price is right now is good, but because of the concept of premium and discount, I may not be too comfortable holding my trade, because I'm a swing trader. I want to, when I open a trade here, I want to hold that trade for long. Okay, I want to hold that trade for long. So that is why I will recommend the idea of being patient. I know a lot of people do not talk about patience, and it might look strange to you, but that is the key. That is what you need to become profitable in this business. You need patience. Don't let anyone tell you lies. You need patience in this business. You create your setup and then wait. All right, if possible, keep an alarm somewhere here, alert, that when price comes in there, it alerts you that, okay, price is approaching your region. So as it stands now, this is a bullish trade, but this sell trade is not a result of obstacle, it's as a result of what? Profit taking. All right, so looking at your daily, my preferred area, price closed below it, so probably it might head down again. All right, it didn't give us an opportunity for a scalp here. As you can see, the candle closes below that, and it retests on that. Retest on that level can send the price even further down. So the next opening price that I'm interested in will be this. This will be the next opening price I'll be interested in for a buy, and then the final area will be here. This will be the final area for a buy. So what I will do is simply, I will monitor this for a confirmation for a sell, so I can join the sell party. Right now, I'm not joining any sell party because I've not gotten any confirmation, and price has not even tapped on any of this opening price. So probably if price tap into any of this opening price, I'll wait for my confirmation in here, and then I will join the sell party. Simple as that. Because the price closed below doesn't mean I should sell. A lot of people just look at price action and say, okay, we have a bearish candle and you want to start selling. Fine, if it works for you, good. But for me, I've done enough back testing to realize that such trades do not turn out well. Why? Because number one, it will lead to a lot of drawdown. And drawdown have a way of messing up with your psychology. If price push up in here and you're already selling, a push up in here, if your psychology is not strong enough, you are going to close that trade to reduce the odds. Then before you know, price will start pushing down. I've experienced all of this before. Okay, and if I'm speaking your mind, simply let me know in the chat. Okay, so Alex is saying Euro USD, please. Yeah, let me know your pairs. Let me know your pairs. Let me know your pairs. Euro USD will be coming in shortly. All right, so let's take a look at gold. Then from gold, we look at Euro USD. My level on gold is still there for a buy. Price has not gotten there, so there's nothing I can do. I'll simply wait. I'll wait for price to come in there. Simple. All of this, as I said, are profit what? Taken. This all-time high has been taken. Okay, this one has been taken here. Price trade below it, and these are profit taking. People are taking profit. All right, and price might, depending on how they panic in taking their profit, price may push down into this opening price where we can now join the party. All right, the weekly is still bullish, but as I said, do not be fooled and jump in. Remember I told you that. Now if you saw this bullish candle, now you buy, and you refuse to take your profit, all your profit has been wiped out. Okay, so patience is key. I don't know if I'm to even change my mantra to a patient trader because that is what will make you profitable. If you buy sell too many trades, number one, it messes up with your data. All right, it messes up with your data, and you will not be able to know which one actually works because you are taking trade randomly anywhere. So the data will be mixed with the good and the bad one. But if you are patient and take the best of the trades, you can easily streamline and focus on the particular winning strategy or winning move. All right. So gold, I will still waiting for price to come in here. Okay. Now someone will say, what about how do we look for the sell? Yes. For you to look for the sell, I will simply, if today closes with a sell, with a bearish candle, if price trade in here, I can try to look for a sell trade. I will not give you my whole template here, but I have a way of looking for sell trades from here. All right, and I will write it down to this point before I start looking for bullish trade. Okay, trade zone to zone, zone to zone. So I will simply wait for today to close. I'm not in a hurry. Okay, I'm not in a hurry. I'll wait for today to close. Then afterwards, I will see what I can do. Okay, so looking at Euro USD, a lot of people are disturbing me for Euro USD. Why are you disturbing me? Why are you disturbing me? Okay, so in our previous analysis, we established that Euro USD is bullish on the weekly, and it's still bullish on the weekly. Forget the fact that this market is coming down; it's still bullish on the weekly. Okay, the weekly time frame is still bullish. Okay, when it changes, I will let you know. So stick with me on this program. Okay, so now we have this rejection here, and then this was a very good move to sell. All right, so what we have here is a way of zone to zone. I have my levels marked out in the 4 hours for my entry around there. This was a decent sell. I took this sell, I exited, and then I'm waiting for price to get in here. So when price comes in here, I will open my trades for a buy. Okay, this is what I'm looking at. And all depends also on how market closes within. But the setup is here. The rest is how I watch the market. There are some certain things that might play out that can tell me, okay, go in for a scalp. Then I exit when price gets to this opening price. All right. But for a decent trade, this is the area here. All right. So when price trades in here, I'll take a buy. Intraday buy, by the way. Intraday buy. The best place for swing will be two things. If price closes bullish, then this level is good for a swing. Let me just use it. If price closes bullish, everything below here is good. But if we push lower, the next place for a swing trade will be here. So simple as that. Simple as that. Nothing fancy, no fair value gaps, nothing, no fancy words. Just simply trade around your opening price. Now, when I show you what you need to know, there's a lot of confusion will be taken out. Okay? you will not be confused. And if you notice, I'm not shrinking my chart looking at market structure because I don't look at that anymore. Okay, I backtested this for good 4 years. No, not really forward testing, because I trade it. Those of you that joined me in my mentorship, maybe 2002, there was time I talked about this. By then, I was still trying to put the pieces together to form my own trading style. Okay, so market structure, I don't look at it because it leads to a lot of confusion. When I ask you, where is the market, what is the direction of this market now? Some people say, okay, it's approaching here, it's selling, it has taken liquidity, it's going to sell, and all that. Some people say, no, this is break of structure, we are buying. There are a lot of confusion, okay? 10 different traders will see 10 different things. Okay, so I don't want to trade that way. I want a situation that will give me an objective way of understanding the direction of the market. Okay, and that is what I get from my opening price strategy. Okay. Raina Star says, can you touch on pounds JPY, boss? Yeah, I will look at it. I will look at pounds JPY. So for Euro USD, as I said, patient. Sometimes you come on this live trade stream, I tell you, be patient. Do not be angry and say, oh, Raba does not know what he's saying. No. I know exactly what I'm saying. Because impatient is what is making you to fail. Okay? So please, when I tell you be patient, be patient. If another trader is telling you to buy, fine. But if you make a loss, do not come crying. Okay? So for me, I have my optimal levels where you can execute the trade. Okay, the optimal levels, and that's what I'm here for. Pounds JPY, yeah, it is. So on the weekly, as you can see here, we have 1 minute. Now for me, all right, I limit the number of trades I take, the number of currency pair I look at. Most of the Japanese pair, I don't usually look at them because I'm very okay with my Euro, USD, pounds, and gold. I see trades there week in, week out. So I don't need to look at so many. But for the course of this live stream, and I know some people prefer the Japanese pair or the crosses, I would also try to give my own opinion on them. Okay? But personally, I don't really usually execute trades on this. So that's simply a note. So on the weekly, we have this weekly level here. Let me change this to weekly. Okay? Weekly level. The next level is way above. Okay? So this is the closest weekly level that I know. So it's very far off and it's very fresh. Okay. So right now, I don't think. Wait. Okay. All right. Currently, we are at that level. We are at that weekly level. And as you can see, let's quickly take a look at something and learn from it. What happened when price got in there? There was a massive fall in price. That shows those levels are very strong areas. All right. There are massive movement from there. And then what happened? Price came back into the opening price here and rejected before moving higher. At least if there's something you've not picked, try to pick out this. This is not random. Price rejecting from here, trade back in and then coming up again. So what I need to do now is to now establish, as the directional bias changed, bearish or are we still bullish? Simple. So once I'm able to establish that fact, I will stick to the directional bias and be patient for price to come to my optimal level. Okay? Always have an optimal level. I will be patient, price come to the optimal level, and I take my trade. Okay. So let's go to the daily. So as it stands now, market is still bullish. Okay. Market is still bullish. So if you are eager for a trade, all right, we can go to the 4 hour and I will give you a setup. Okay, so on the 4 hour now, the setup I'm going to give to you will be if price come into this zone. Yeah. So this zone, we have opening price, yes, reverse opening price, and we have one here that was turning to support. So you have to be patient. Let price come in there. Okay, in here, and then this will be an intraday. Okay, intraday, meaning if you are taking it here, as price come back to this zone here, take your profit. All right, that is not the swing setup. The swing setup will come. In fact, we are already taking the swing. If I'm taking this trade, if I trade this pair, I would have been in a swing way back. Okay, maybe I would have exited one way or the other, but for the swing setup to happen, it has to come really deep. But for this setup is good. You take your price, take your trade from here, exit once price approaches here. All right, so that is that for the pounds USD. We are still very bullish on pounds JPY. Sorry, pounds JPY, we are still very bullish. Market has not changed direction. We have in the house here Vincent. Is it Architect? Vincent. Greetings, boss. Please, can you give us the perfect price for execute Euro USD, please? Well, the word perfect is something else, okay? As I said, Euro USD, let's go back. This level here is what I'm looking at. This level at 1.06423 is what I'm looking at. So there's nothing like perfect. This level can fail me. So I won't use the word perfect. It can fail me and then go deep and then come up. I have two levels. One level here, the second here. If this one fails me, we are traders. We have losses. Okay? If this one fails me, I have this to replace it. Okay? To catch up for my losses. So there's nothing like perfect price, but we have optimal levels. These are optimal level. This is also an optimal level. So we have two optimal level. One here, one optimal level here at this area. The second optimal level is here. To me, all right, to Raba, these are my optimal levels to take trades. Any other level can work fine, all right, but for me, these are my optimal level. Yeah, once price approach here, I will buy. If it takes me out, okay, that is simply a loss. I will wait again. If it comes in here, I will buy. Then if I take a loss, I will have to re-examine the direction. Maybe direction has changed. I'm still holding on to a wrong direction. So you can see trading becomes easy. You are not confused. When you lose now, like, oh, let me check the directional bias again and be sure. Is this still bullish? If it has changed, then I switch to the bearish market and I start selling, recovering from the losses. All right. So that is how to trade. Okay. So perfect price, yes, but I wouldn't use that word, perfect price, because I don't think there's anything perfect when it comes to trading. We all make mistakes. We trade with probability. But what I do is that I have a way of making sure that the probability is high for a particular trade, and those levels that I marked have a high probability of winning. Okay, just because that's the high probability of winning doesn't mean it will win, right? You have to face the reality when it comes to trading. Okay, so I don't want to sell you dreams at all. I want to teach you how to become a good trader. A good trader knows, number one, the direction of the market. Number two, where and at what price he or she will execute his trade. And three, he also knows at what price that trade is most likely to reverse from. So those are the areas where it takes its profit. And overall, if there's any reversal, a good trader will also have a way to know that the market is about to reverse. Okay? So that's my duty when it comes to this live streaming on YouTube. Okay? When you stick with me, tomorrow I will also come out live here. Monday, I prefer to stay back on Monday because most times I use Monday to do other things. Okay? So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I should be very active by the grace of God. Okay? So now, let's go back to, let's look at the DARWINEX. Okay? Why I'm promoting this is simple. Okay, why I'm promoting this is simple, because I want you to remove greed from your mindset. Okay? Now, one of the reasons why a lot of traders fail is two things: greed and fear. Now, fear is easy to is easy to defeat when it comes to trading. Why? You can simply just reduce your lot size. Okay, maybe you are to use 10 lots and you have fear. Normally you are fearful. It happens. Even me, sometimes when I look at the parallel setup, I may not want to use my normal lot size. I will just half it into 2. It's normal. That is you trying to reduce the fear. Fear sometimes is good, because you respect the fact that market operates with probability. So when you look at it, the probability is not that too good for that particular trade setup. Why use 10 lots? Why use 100 lots? Reduce it. But greed is what I want you to really battle. Take it off your mind. Okay, and it's very difficult. Now, why I said greed is this: the prop firm route focuses on greed. Pay attention. Prop firm focuses on greed of traders. That's why they promise you take up to 90% of profit. Profit that you may not even, you are not even profitable. They don't care because you are going to pay that challenge fee. They promise you upfront, they don't even know if you are going to pass or not, because they know majority will not pass. But they are attracting you in because of the word 90%. Now, in my finance background, I understand that hedge funds don't even take 90%. Even though they are very good, they have all the technology. Some of them use quant trading, they use robots, they use AI. They pay billions to get these things. Yet, they don't take 90%. They give investors 80% and they take 20% from the profit. Go and check anywhere, type anywhere, hedge fund model of profit split. It's 20%. That means Ray Dalio, Warren Buffett, George Soros, all those guys trading hedge fund, they take 20%. So why on earth do you want to take 90%? Why? It's unrealistic. Wake up. It's unrealistic. So, with the DARWINEX, when I saw DARWINEX program, I was like, this is good. I didn't talk about it because before I bring anything to you, my viewer, my subscriber, my fans, I will have to vet it to make sure that yes, this is good, and I have a reputation to protect online. So I will not promote anything. Most of the problem that a lot of them are closing down because it's a pyramid scheme. If they cannot push in their marketing, they will fold up. That's why you see them running advertisement here and there, getting influencer to promote free account and that and that. There is no, at the point they will collapse. Okay, so With DARWINEX, you join with 95 euros, but if you use my link in the description of this video, you only pay 75 euros. Now that 75 euros is on one-time payment. Then you execute trades. There's no challenge fee. There's no challenge. You don't have to pass anything. No. What the algorithm within this DARWINEX, which they call the risk engine, wants to know is your style of trading. Are you a risk taker? Because sometimes you might place a trade with one lot, but in your index they've increased it to 3 lots. Yeah, that is the work of the engine. They are smart on how to do that because you don't have to risk too much. So for them, once they see that you are really consistent in profit making, they can increase the lot size on their index, and you are going to be paid based on the index. Okay, so it's a good program. All you need to do, just focus on your trade. Then the 38 euro you pay monthly, if I'll share this on the opening on their home page. 1 minute. So let me quickly change this. Uh, 1 minute. Let me see what I can. Okay, so looking at this, yeah. So this is their home page, okay, and this is the journey here. When you start with the calibration stage where you simply pay the 95 euros. In my case, when you use my link, you give you 20 euros off. Now, the reason why you need to use my link is when you use my link and my code, my promo code, and you get the 20% 20 euro discount, send me a message on Telegram or my email, hope@rabafx.com, or Telegram @IamRabaFX. So just join the Telegram channel. You are going to see, so that I don't fall into the hands of scammers. Please, on Telegram, join the Telegram channel. Okay, if we check the info, you are going to see my username. So click it and then message me there. When you message me there and you show me proof that you actually joined with my link, okay, like in this case, you click start now. Just hope it shows me. No, it's going back to my So when you click it, it's going to take you to a page. All right, it's going to take you to a page where you pay, do payment and all that. So when you pay, send me proof. I'm going to add you to that Telegram channel. The reason is this: when I add you to that Telegram channel, I will give you ideas. Okay, I will try and support you so that you become profitable. Once in a while, I call out a live trade. You sit with me on Zoom, one-on-one. We discuss. I teach you so many things on how you become profitable with this. Okay, so I will encourage you to, if you can't come in through the VIP program, try this. Okay, try this. This is just for your benefit. Enter. Tell me that, hey, Raba, I've used your link. I'll add you to a group where I'll give you updates so that I can be profitable faster. Now, when you move from this level, after like 10 days, you become a silver Darwin. Okay, in this silver, this is where they will give you allocation. All right, you know, this is where you battle out for allocation. The good thing is that you don't need to become number one. All you need to do is to target a particular calibration, which is 75 points. Okay, that 75 point is this. You can see this place here. You see this 75 here. It says guaranteed allocation rating 75. Just a little bit above this, and you'll be guaranteed. Me currently I'm in 80 points. Okay, a little bit above this, you'll be guaranteed for the minimum amount, which is 30 euros. Imagine you trading with 30 euros. Next month they add another one for you. In 3 months you are trading close to 90 euros. Okay, something happened for me in the month of, which month was that? Let me see. I didn't know there was public holiday. I opened a trade, and before I could know it, I was in a drawdown already. So it got me. You can see I've been consistent. This June, this wasn't my trade. This was in June when I gave it to me. This wasn't me. This is the only time I didn't meet up. Okay, and this trade now, you're looking at that. I don't trade every day. I can take once trade once a month, because I was testing it. I was looking at if it's actually good. I just want to trade to the level that I get performance fee. When they now give me the performance fee, I now know, oh, this is good. So that's why I see me talking about it now. Okay, all you need to do is simply meet up with the 75%. Okay, don't worry, when you join that group, I'm going to show you things. There are things that if I have someone to show me, I will not have made some errors, because this is an equity curve going up beautifully. All right, so this is consistency, month over month, month over month. This is consistency. All right, most of this guru will not even show you this. They won't even come up to DARWINEX because they don't trade. I'm sorry to say, I'm not bashing anyone, but I can tell you they are not traders. They are simply YouTubers. They make money from the course they sell or the AdSense revenue. None of them will show you this. All right, now why I'm showing you this is because I'm comfortable with it. This is a third party. If I show you my own personal equity curve, you tell me it's a lie that I'm photoshopping. Okay, so there's no problem. I will not show you my personal whatever, but I can show you this. This is a third party verified track record, because that 38 euro, just look at it as if you are paying a service for someone to track your performance. And you can take this, and then even in the finance world, you can give it to any company. Tell them, look here, I'm a good trader, look at my performance free. And if they have money, they can give it to you to trade. All right, there are a lot of people in Dubai that are ready to even splash money on you just for you to trade. Okay, so I urge you to come to Darwin. Well, so when you're done with the silver level and you get allocation, beautiful. This is where your journey begins and you start making money. Now the allocation can be up to 375 if you are number one, but you don't need to target number one. Listen to me, you don't need to target number one. Okay, because in the course of you targeting number one, you might make a mistake and you regret it. Slow and steady is what I want you to do here. Slow and steady. When you're done here, you enter gold. Very soon I'll be in gold. Now what I just need is to get 20% here. I'm almost there. 20%. So now this month I should get it because I'm really sitting on the chart. Okay, I'll try to increase my activity on this. Once I get the 20%, then I'll be moved to gold. The gold is where trading is the best. The gold platform, because gold platform do not look at your drawdown or anything, just your percentage. You make 6%, you make 10, 20%, and so on. Okay, you get allocation. The allocation is increased. The minimum becomes 50. The maximum is, I think, 500. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. Now within this gold, other investors now can give you money to trade for them. All right. So aside from the allocation you get here, you can get other investors putting their money into your Darwin, and then you become, the more money you make, Imagine you trading 1 million. You don't need to be making 10% every month. 2% is okay. By the time you get 2% of 1 million euros or 10 million euros, you know that is big money. That is why the hedge fund in a year they don't make more than just 20%. And I want you to have that mindset. Do not let someone deceive you. They flip account, they flip account, they flip account. All those things to just draw you in. I want to make you a real trader. Real trader do not look at that. Real trader makes in a year, like using this index here, you can make 20%, you are super good. Goldman Sachs will look for you. All right? But the main thing is transparency. I will be transparent with you here. On this gold platform, I want everyone, when you join me, my goal will be to take you to gold. I'll take you to gold. All right? Once you are in here, that is it. Then as time goes on, you may become your own. You can have your own hedge fund. And you can use the DARWINEX platform as a white label service. Okay, change the name, use your own name, draw investors in. Beautiful. All right? So access to third-party capital and so on. So this is interesting. I urge you to, I will keep promoting this every day so that you join. All right? Look at this thing here. The fee is 95 euros, one-off payment. That's all. Okay? But if you use my link, it will be 75. So let me know, send me a message that, hey, I've joined, so that I can add you to the DARWINEX Telegram group member of Raba Fx, so that I can help you fast track your journey to greatness. All right. So that's all. That's all I have to say here. I'm not really good at promoting things, but I believe you understand what I'm saying. If you have any question, please kindly ask. From the chat here, I can see Star says thank you. Tao Molodi says, greetings, Raba. What is your take on switching from Forex to futures? Yeah, it all depends on you. You switching from Forex to futures, it depends on you. But for me, I will tell you to stick to Forex if you are not in the United States. It is those that are in the United States, there's a lot of regulation on Forex, so futures is there for you to easily access. Okay, but for me, you can still use the same strategy both on Forex or futures or cryptocurrency. Okay, so my take is it all depends on you. If you are comfortable with futures, or you have your strategy resonate more with futures, or your lifestyle resonate more with futures contract, by all means, please do. All right, you don't even need opinion from anyone. It's up to you. You will know it by yourself. Like me, I stopped crypto a long time. I just focus on Forex. I used to trade crypto and the rest, and I realized that industry, most of the coins that comes out are scam coins. They will just rug pull you and all that. So I just left it out and focus on Forex. Alex says, please, Raba, can't we sell when price comes to opening price of that bearish candle on daily? Yes, you can, but listen to me, there are rules. You don't know the rules. Not all of them will hold, but that is a good idea for you to notice that you can sell from them. Beautiful. So you can try it out. All right, but you want to really know exactly what to do, join my VIP. Okay. Architect Vincent says, boss, can you do a free pass promo into your VIP signal group? Please help your follower, boss. Well, my VIP group, yeah, you can call it the signal group, because the same thing I'm doing with you live here is the same thing I do with them, but in details. And most times we cash trade there, I tell them bye bye, everybody smile at the end of the day. Okay, so it's not, you can call it a signal, but I don't want to use the word signal. Signal simply means I'll tell you in advance this, and then no, I don't appreciate the word signal. I want you to understand why I'm taking the trade, why I expect to take profit at this level. Just give you my mindset, the way I trade. That's what I offer. And for now, whenever there's free pass, I will let you know. Okay, but for now, there's no free pass. I did some promos sometime early this year. A lot of people joined, Okay, maybe whenever there's promo or something of that nature, architect, I will let you know. Okay, thank you. So on that note, I believe I've touched on everything except cryptocurrency. So let's quickly look at crypto, Bitcoin, and then we call it a day. BTC. Where is the BTC? Okay. In my last list, I told you that I'm bullish on BTC, right? And price even respected our level of BTC. Look at it. I don't trade it, so I didn't take this trade. But for those of you that are crypto traders, look at it here. It respected that level and it flew. All right. So for you to join the entry again, you have to wait. Okay. So this is simply a confirmation of our setup because the market is bullish. All right. So, and here you take your profit here. Take your profit because a lot of people will take profit. A lot of good traders will take profit. When the hedge fund takes profit, you see market coming down. So I'm not saying I'm a hedge fund trader. All right, but if you take entry here, this is a good place to take profit, my brother. All right, my sister. These are good profit area. Take it. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Greedy belly. All right, don't be greedy. Take your profit here and wait for another setup. And as you can see, this is an opening price here, ready for a sell. Okay, so if I have a bearish candle today, I can anticipate that sell, and that will take me to another good entry for the bullish move. So this is more like retracement and then for a better entry. So I believe I have done justice to all of this. Oh, yeah, that is true. You say you're not seeing my screen. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. So what I was saying is this. So all this why you did. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't change it. So you can see this is the level, yeah, that we created in our last stream. That kind of setup that when price getting here we buy, and you can see crypto respected it more than even the currencies. Crypto. So these are the levels where you take your profit. As I said, on the weekly level, we are approaching the opening price, and you can see if you are in here, do not be greedy. Take your profit out from here. So that's what I was trying to say. And we have a fresh daily here. Price is currently rejecting it. If it gives me a bearish candle, I might consider a sell to the downside, probably into an optimal area, which I will tell you by tomorrow. All right. So I believe you had fun. I did. Sitting here with you guys, I'm having a good time, okay? I'm having a wonderful time with you guys. So I will simply say thank you for coming out here, because one thing is for me to schedule live, another thing for you to join. If no one joins, it becomes something else. So as usual, share this live stream to your friends, to your social media platform, like this video, subscribe if you are new to the channel. I can guarantee you, I can promise you, I'm taking you to greatness. All right. There will be transparency. As you can see, the DARWINEX platform will be where I will be transparent with you, because that is a third-party verification, not anyone that I can show. Most people will say it's Photoshop, and I can't blame them, because there are a lot of fake gurus out there. All right. They Photoshop everything. They focus more on teaching without trading. With DARWINEX, you can see that I'm trading. I'm taking trades. Okay, I can see the equity curve moving north. That is beautiful. All right. And again, I want you to have a trader mindset. A trader mindset does not have greed that much. You don't have much greed. A trader mindset is all about being patient. A trader mindset is being consistent. And as you can see, over the month, I'll be consistent, except that that area, I didn't really know there was, what's it called, a public holiday. And the public holiday was March, okay? So before, price later went in my direction, but in drawdown at the end of that month, I was already in drawdown, so they didn't count it for me. The following month, let me go back there. The following month, okay, if you look at it, the following month I had 4% here. You can see it was the trade I took here that accumulated into this. All right, so that was it, and it affected my allocation for that particular month, but it's okay. I was just testing, and again, the payment so far they paid, so it's not, they paid real. So when they made that payment was when I was like, oh, this is good. So the more, if I can get more allocation, then I get more money out of it. So overall, the profit I've made so far there is 7,700 euros. Okay, so far. This is the current month, 1%, and then so far my 15% have been $1,000. Though this 7% there, they included the current profit. Okay, they included the current profit. So don't look at it and calculate. It's not up to 15%. No, they included the current profit. So as it stands now, okay, if I'm not to trade anything again, I'm entitled to 125 euros. If in the next 3 months, if I'm not to trade again, maybe I say, okay, I'm okay to this. You can see everything is that is 15% performance fee, and so on and so forth. All right. So with the winning mindset, okay, you don't have to be rushing. Patience. You make money. The market is there today, tomorrow, forever, until they stop the entire world and say, oh, we don't want to do forex trading again. But at the stance, please do not rush. The market is always there. When I was preparing for what took me away from YouTube, I knew the market would be there. So once in a while, because of the Darwin, I'll just take my phone, execute trade, lock it up. I use very tiny lot size. So all those things you are seeing there, 4%. If I'm to use my normal lot size, it will be very big. And at the same time, I don't want to do that because I will give you a wrong impression. You can see the smaller percentage. Now, if you go to your, let me go to gold to show you those in gold category, and see this gold. All right. So this person here, 1 minute allocation. %98 return. This guys, oh, am I not reading it well? 1 minute. Let's see allocation. This one has 120 something allocation. Okay. These first 20 are really badass people. 19%. Well, if the main thing is, okay, the main thing is if you are consistent, and I think once they check this could be related people, okay, this could be one person, and I know they will do something about this. You can see the first month they earn 30k, 30k, 30k. Now it's challenging for a big price. Well, kudos. If not, kudos to them. Kudos to them. They're really taking big risk. But as you can see here, this 4%, 4%. Okay. 4%, 3%. You are still guaranteed allocation of 80,000 euros. All right. 75%, 75%. So even though you have 2%, you have 70%. Then 70,000 euros will be given to this person with 2%. If you end with that percentage, 2%, man, those guys with 90 something are really something else. I'm coming to battle with them. 1.96%. Okay. Now the reason for that is because there's less pressure on gold. I will explain why. There are less pressure. Like this guy is in gold. You can see is consistent. This is a good trader, and he has gotten over 354,000 allocation. So currently is with 230,000. Imagine 2% of that is big money, my brother. All right, this is big money on this, and it's consistent. That is the key. Now I'm going to monitor those first 10 people or so thereabout next month. If they're not consistent, then why? That means you are gambling. Consistency is the key, actually. Now you can see this one with 1% is still entitled to 60%. This is first time on gold. You will be getting 60,000 euros. 60,000 euros is not a small money, at least for those of you living in Europe. And we in Nigeria, I know how much. If I convert that 60,000, I know how much it is in Naira. So this one 50,000 guaranteed, 55, up to this particular man here, 1.4% is entitled to that. So you can see, you don't have to be extremely great in making profit. And this person is consistent. He has been here, see, he made money here, allocated here, no allocation, no allocation. Then the last three, consistency is important. Now it's in gold. Okay, now in gold is making it. By the time it stays for a year, you know how much you will have been using to trade. So that's why prop firm will just give you 100k, and that is all. You are not entitled to add to it. But with this, you can have 250. Like these guys up here, if they are in prop firm, they only maintain that same account. But in this case, they are giving bigger this thing, 135,000 euros. Okay, those above here gets 500k, the same amount, 500k guaranteed. Okay, this one too, 500k will be guaranteed. 315 will be guaranteed. Okay, this should be 500. I don't know what's happening. Why did they change it to 375? Let me refresh this. There's a mistake somewhere. Now we are talking. This is gold. Now I'm talking. That was silver. Now this is 500k. It made just 10%. Yeah, 10%, not 90 something percent. Okay, sorry about that. That was silver. This is 8%. There was a mistake. That 90 something is somehow 90 something percent. Wow, those people. And that would have been a good challenge for me to see if I can beat them. I'll be very aggressive. But this is not the first time I'm flipping account anyway. But trading that way isn't good. All right, just focus and see 60%. He's making 210. He will give it 210 at the end of the day. And if you look at his allocation, he's with 65. He has been given 1 point something so far. Maybe he lost some allocation, and currently he's with 65,000 euros. So you can see this when he made this total amount. You know the percentage, just 20% of your profit you make here is big money. All right, this is matter of time. As time goes on, you make money. Okay, so we are not seeing now that you can see my screen. Can you please let me know? Tao says wow. Yeah, wow. I believe that was where you saw 90 something percent. Okay, there are badass traders there, but you don't have to compete. You don't have to be pressured. Okay, just simply do your own thing. Like here now, 4% is getting. Gold is the main deal. Okay, once you are in gold, you'll be smiling. 4%, because trading is difficult on its own. Don't allow anybody to lie to you. Trading is difficult. Okay, so that is it. I'm encouraging you to join. When you use my promo code, let me know. Send me a screenshot. All right, so that I can add you to the group. So I think we've done enough to this. So on that note, ciao, au revoir, bye bye.